Right here.
Oh, because I'm like, what? You know, you could have just used GarageBand for that, right?
Lay down.
You could have just used GarageBand for that.
What they do?
What's gonna be the name of the song?
Um,
What's gonna be the name of the song? And what is the song like? What's the song gonna be about?
so the name of the song is What They Do These Days. And the song is about the nowadays of how these females is that they so-called be your friends. They so-called be your friends, but they really not your friends. It is like so annoying because when you take the time to be cool and cordial and then it develops into something else and then you find out it's not all what it's cracked up to be, what they do these days.
That sound like that got a story behind it.
Oh yes. Oh, oh, oh.
Oh, you know what I want to play you? Did you see the video with the girl um proposing to her boyfriend?
Who? No.
No? Okay.
Proposing to her boyfriend?
Hmm.
Oh, the boy's supposed to propose to the girl?
Listen.
Because I am confused.
Okay, hold on. Let me see if I can edit the video real quick. Hold on.
Okay.
Because I should have what I should have did was I should have uploaded it on here so I could play it for you. So you could see.
Mm-hmm.
Like, okay, hold on. Maybe I still can. Hold on, maybe I still can. Um
Do they smiling in your face? Oh, they trying to take your place. The backstabbers.
okay,
Backstabbers.
let me mute real quick so it don't give me no what you call it.
Echoes. How's everybody doing tonight? Did you eat dinner? What did you eat?
It still did it.
Ooh. I am falling in love again.
Okay, so
Ooh.
it's not gonna work. So I'm gonna play it for you though.
Okay.
It's too big, and I really didn't prep because I didn't think we was gonna talk about it. But I'm finna show you this video. Let me see. It's blurry. Let me turn this shit off, cause. But no, that shit was fucking ridiculous. And I'm talking about. I want to like have a separate part, like a separate live for us to talk specifically on this.
That okay.
Okay, but I want to play it for you though. Um, you know I'm a little slow. Anything is possible. Baby, today you are 12,783 days old, 306.804 hours old. I don't know how to spend my life with you. I don't know if it's good, bad. It's becoming a bad habit with me though. Uh-oh. I can't resist you. Uh-oh. All I know is that my head, when I get my head on your shoulder, everything is at peace. I'm crazy about you. I'm so lucky to have you in my life. You are the one who made my life complete. She said, oh wait, why is it so big? Because I need you to see what she's doing. I love you. I hope you love me as much as I love you. I'm so proud of you. And I hope you can understand me at night when I lay my head on your shoulder all day, all day. I want you to hold me tight. It's one G.
No, yeah.
So most of y'all don't know. I had to fix it. About a month ago, I came to his mama and his sisters, and I asked him. What you asked them? I asked them, will they get him to me? This is his daughter. She said yeah. His mom said yeah. His sister said yeah.
And he's flying.
She just set the bomb. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. She just set the bomb. She proposed. So with all that being said, I want to thank all y'all for holding my secret. Yes, sir. Everybody knew baby yourself, so most of y'all don't know about Kim.
Oh, okay. Um, hold on, I gotta look to the west.
And look to the east.
Yes.
Friend. I mean, I feel like and I feel like this, right? I think a lot of women are operating in their masculine energy,
Masculine energy.
and a lot of men are operating in their feminine energy.
Because he was, yeah,
I'm talking about napkin in face, crying like
yeah.
a little bitch. Like
Like, he was definitely operating
he was in his oh my god.
in his feminine energy. Oh boy. I mean, to each his own, but personally, me, nah,
Not happening.
I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it. It's just, yeah, that speech really, it was definitely heartfelt, but
I ain't gonna lie.
that really sound like that would be coming from a guy.
Mm,
They really switch roles.
no, for real. But also too, right? Let me tell you. When I first watched that video, I was so embarrassed. I felt secondhand embarrassment.
Yeah. I mean, even with the speech and everything, it's just like, why did you have to get on one knee? You couldn't just stand there. I mean, was he not going to propose, or so she just said, "Okay, I'm gonna do it." I don't know. I have a lot of questions because I want to know why he didn't do that.
Right. I might need to set up something so I can have a man come on because I got questions. Like I wonder how a man would feel about his girl doing all of that to propose to him. Like, would he stop in the middle, like right in the middle of that? You know what I'm saying? Like, would he stop her from getting on her knee? Like, because this is not the first time we done seen something like this go viral. Remember that
Yeah,
one
it was another girl who did
another
that.
girl who did it? They was like outside of
Yeah,
something, and then the guy was like this with his hand, like
yeah. Yeah. I just I'm not gonna do that.
me neither.
I'm not gonna do it. My hand is gonna be like that, and a ring is gonna slide on there, and Mikey is gonna be at my singing at my reception. Um, and we're gonna like turn up, and we're gonna eat good. But the man is definitely going to propose. I won't be doing
Do
that.
you think? Do you think women are becoming impatient with men? That you think that that's why women are starting to propose to men now?
Definitely. Um, I believe that within the first part of, I would say within 3 months, and I'm kind of stretching it to a year, they know if they want to marry you. Um, next is just time if they getting their affairs in order and stuff to make sure that they coming correctly at you. But they definitely know. But some of them stall, and then others you just not the one.
Right.
So I would definitely seek. I mean, I wouldn't be like asking no questions or whatever the case, but you know, how long is too long? Because I know some people be together for 5 years, some people be together for 10 years, and then they finally ask. Personally, me, I'm not gonna be with somebody for 10 years, and you ain't ask. So
I mean, okay, so this 10-year relationship, and they finally asked, do you think that person? You think the man just settled and like, I just might as well just marry this girl because whatever. Like, what would take? I need a man, bro. Let me see if I can get somebody to come live because I,
it's
I
just,
I have questions.
I would think that if it's taking somebody 10 years, then either he probably had to get some stuff straightened out on his end, like as far as finances or whatever,
Mhm.
or men just be stalling. They just be stalling, or he probably like questioned, questioned to see if if he said, okay, well, yeah, she is the one. I do see her as a wife, a mother, a nurturer, all of that, but she probably did something that made him question it, and then that just set the time back more. But I don't know. There's definitely a question for me
Yeah, I need to set up something to where like I could get a man because I have questions, bro. I want to chop and screw this video up. I want to definitely play this video again.
because
I really cause bro, like I had to watch that shit a couple times.
I mean I caught all of it basically from the beginning, but it's just like Why aren't you operating in your femininity?
I don't think women know how to.
You know what comes up a lot? Conversations with women being more masculine. And I think that the disconnect is that because some women have to.
Hmm.
So then when you run across a guy that, is stable and give you that provider and security stuff, you don't know how to stop because you've been used to doing it. You can't break a habit, especially with like, a older person that's getting into their age, which is like 30 and up. You starting to get stuck in your ways because I'm definitely stuck in my ways with some things. Some things I can compromise, other things is just like I'm just look at you.
That's what I was just gonna ask you because when you say stuck in your ways, do you feel like you can come out of certain things like, or is it just what's set in stone?
Certain things, um, certain things is just not up for debate. Like, Kim, can you come out of your moodiness? No, it's a whole bunch of us. I can't control that.
I knew that was coming. Crazy ass bitch.
Like, no, it's a whole bunch of us. I can't control that. I do my best to manage it, but
Right.
when one of them come out, then like, hey, leave me alone for a minute.
We all here
Yes, baby, like, hello,
for real.
is it me you're searching for? But
Oh, shit.
yeah, I mean, like, I was definitely having this conversation with a coworker the other day, and it was just like, is there any compromise? I'm like, bro, I don't like to be told what to do. I just don't like to. So, if it's a way of asking, and then it's a way of demanding. So if I
So you
say,
like to be asked and not demand.
yes, do not demand me to do anything because I will do the opposite. So if it's, I need you to wear a dress, but I don't want to wear a dress, it's cold. I want you to wear a dress.
You're not gonna wear the dress.
I'm going to come out with pants. Yeah, it's definitely, you can get your point across and kind of get your way
Hmm.
if, it's all about presentation. Because,
Right.
you know, if I want something, I'm going to rub his belly and schmooze him.
So you manipulating.
Yeah,
That's what it sounds like.
it's a good manipulation because not only I'm not demanding, I'm asking, and they will be willing to do. So it's no force, but it is a form of good manipulation. A form of good manipulation, I would say. Definitely.
Manipulation is manipulation, bro. There's
Hey,
no
hey,
such
hey,
thing
hey,
as good.
hey, give me my moment.
Nah, bro. Not. I'm not doing that.
Give me my moment. Yes, it's definitely a form of manipulation. Now, if you tell me that you are being manipulative,
Okay, but let me ask you this though before we go before because I want to ask you about the whole dress thing, right? So
hmm
if he acts like okay, can you wear this dress for me? Would you do it?
Depends
Because
on
he's
how he.
asking.
If
Huh?
depends on how he's asking.
Okay.
Because to me, you're gonna know your man's personality type already.
Mhm.
You're gonna know. So, for example, if he's a natural manipulator anyway, I'm still not gonna do it, even if he asks in the nicest way, because I already know that it's manipulation behind it. You're trying to, do what you need to do to get your way. I ain't doing it. So then, men be playing mind games and stuff too. So it's just like, bro,
So you're just not gonna trust it anyway.
no.
But what if that man just wants you to
I
wear a nice ass dress for him to take you out on a date? He just want to see you in a dress.
I definitely want details. If you want to surprise me, then be like, listen, I have a surprise for you, but it requires you to wear a dress with a slit.
Okay.
My big question gonna be how high you want that slit.
Oh, okay.
So then be like thigh high. I'll be like, I got you.
You gonna cut the slit higher.
I'm gonna cut the slit higher. And when we get in the car, I take off my drawers.
You just gotta manipulate something some kind of way. See, clearly you just want things to go your way and your way only. That must be the Aries in
No,
you.
I
Yeah,
be,
that's just a
I
way for
be,
you to control.
I be compromising. I do. I do.
I
Like,
I find it hard to believe.
I do be compromising. It's a challenge, but I compromise. It's a challenge because in my mind I'd be like, no, have you lost your mind? But it all really depends on what it is. Like it can't be nothing like retarded. It has to
Hmm.
be something like worth it. If it ain't worth it, I ain't doing it.
Right.
And then usually, by the third question coming from me, they be sick of me. They be,
Because you want to know everything. So you're the type of person that um it's hard for your significant other to surprise because you're gonna want to know everything. You're gonna need details. You're just not gonna go with the flow.
I'm not spontaneous anymore. I think that changed after I had big boy. And it's because when it comes to surprises, that's like dating time. So
Hmm.
if you say like, I need you to be available Monday at 5, then I'm gonna tell you no because I gotta do something with big boy. He already has something like scheduled and it's stable, it's signed, sealed, delivered.
Hmm.
So how it used to be, yeah, spontaneous. Hey, oh, call me. Hey, get ready. We finna go eat. I ain't gonna ask where. I'm gonna ask what time.
Hmm.
But now, when you have kids, your perspective changes and stuff. So it's just like I can't be spontaneous because if you say, all right, well, you call me on a Saturday and say, hey, I want to take you to Universal Studios. No, you should have called me probably about 2, 3 weeks ahead of time to say
Yeah,
on this
something like
day.
that does need to be planned.
Yeah,
But if it's like a small like lunch date or a small dinner date, nothing too extravagant,
yeah,
I
yeah.
feel
I could
like
do that. I
oh
could do that.
okay. I was gonna
Yeah,
say now if you can't do that, that means you just don't like that person.
yeah, I could do that. And definitely, if I don't like them, I'm not doing it.
Yeah, you're not gonna do
I
it.
mean,
Yeah,
I just let them know. I
but you
definitely
don't
just,
like them.
yeah, I'll tell them I don't, yeah. It's not gonna go anywhere. So we're gonna be friends. Yeah, I think a person deserves that type of upfront honesty. I mean, I know a lot of people play games and drag stuff out and just intentionally do stuff to piss the other person off to the point where they don't want to be bothered with them anymore. I
Hmm.
don't think that's fair. If you like them, you like them. If you don't, you don't.
Right.
So I know a lot of people can't deal with rejection, but it's a part of life. So, if I was into a guy and he'd be like, I'm not really feeling you. Okay, what I'm supposed to do? Cry me a river? No. Roll on to the next. Go back to being by yourself. What lesson did you learn?
Okay, so since you brought up rejection, let me ask you: do you think women know how to handle rejection?
Some of them, yes. A lot of them, no.
I had
Because,
seen a
huh?
post. I had seen a post on Facebook. I forget who posted it, but the girl was like, um, she went up to a guy. Hold on, let me see if I can find it. I think I might know. I think I might know. Hold on, let me see if I can find it because I think the name of the person just came to my head. But but yeah, so basically they was like how they gave a guy a compliment and then asked him what his name was, and he responded by saying, "I'm married" or "I'm husband" or something.
Wait, he was just giving him a compliment?
Yeah, like some shit like that.
And he responded with, I'm married.
Yes,
Like, look, lady, if you got any other intentions, let me shut this down for you.
correct. Okay, so yeah, I found it. It said I complimented this guy and asked what his name was, and he said my name is husband.
Okay. I mean, now, compliment is a compliment, but now you going into asking what the man name is. You ain't say, I think you're very handsome. He says, thank you. You have a good day. You go about your business. Now you asking about what's the man name. All right, so now you're trying to get further into details and stuff.
So
What
that's
you
why he
doing?
responded with his name is husband to let her
Right,
know like
right. It ain't nothing.
it ain't finna be none of that.
And so was her feelings hurt or something?
No, she said she laughed
Okay, okay.
because she loved that type of energy. Like yes, I'm loving it.
Yeah, yeah, because I mean, yeah, your name would be, what's your name? What's your name, baby? Wife.
Taken. Yeah, get out my way.
That's right. Taken, and you cannot get me from him.
Okay, cause
You know,
what?
them guys be like, I just want to be your friend, baby. I be like, he is my friend.
Oh, they be tripping me out when they be like, what they be saying? Your man be letting you have friends. Like, boy, please.
That's so annoying.
Right.
It's like, bro, you doing like entirely too much because it's not gonna happen.
Mm-hmm.
It is not going to happen. Why would you even waste your time trying to get the girl? Well, I guess it begins to be a thrill and a game to them by the natural instinct of men being hunters. But I don't see the point in that either because that's just stupid. You want to hunt? Go hunt for some food.
My thing is this, right?
Uh huh.
Because I was like, to go back to that video I showed you,
Hmm.
I was seeing in the comments where some people was like, well, it's okay for women to shoot their shot, but it's not okay for them to propose.
It's a
Is that
difference.
is that I was just gonna say, is that, do you feel like that's the same, or do you
No,
feel like
that's
that's
no,
a
that's the
difference?
difference. You shooting your shot is expressing interest. You proposing is that's going way overboard to me because it's just like you shooting your shot is like I said earlier. Hey, I'm interested. Are you available? But to get down on these knees, one of them, and ask you for your hand, you keep your hand. I ain't buying no damn rings either.
No, because baby girl did a lot. Like, you could tell she put a lot of thought into that.
Yeah, and then went to his mom, his sister, and his daughter to ask, because that's what the men do. They go and have a conversation with your mom and your dad and your sister, whatever.
Hmm.
Usually it's just mom and dad, or mom or dad. But yeah, she really did put a lot in it. And it was a surprise because she's like, oh, thank you all for keeping my secret.
Yeah, for his birthday. I want to assume that was his birthday dinner too.
Oh, okay. So then that was a good way
Remember
to.
in the beginning of the video, she was like, today you are such and such days, minutes, whatever, whatever. Like, she tried to break
Okay. So
down.
then that was,
Yeah.
yeah. So then, okay, that definitely could have been for his birthday. So then, yeah, that was a good hideout spot. Um,
And I think they're from here too. I think they're from down here.
oh, okay.
Yeah.
I mean, to each his own. I personally wouldn't do it, but you know, she
I
felt like she had to
I
get him.
personally would not get on one knee to propose to no man either.
Mm-mm.
And I,
No, I
I don't
think
and I
some
don't want to
women
judge
have
no
to.
woman that does it either, but at the same time, like, that shit just is not for me.
Yeah, that's what I said. Like, to each his own. I wouldn't, I definitely wouldn't bash her. Even if I was partaking and sitting there, I'll just be like, bro, why is you on one knee? Get up.
But like I said, I had like secondhand embarrassment watching that, because you could just see the masculinity in that like, it was just so masculine for me. It was
Listen, she
so
took
it was
over.
so masculine for me.
She took over the conversation. She say, "You are."
Yeah.
Yeah, she owned the moment. So I gotta own this. But hey, she got him, and so I don't know how this is gonna work for the wedding preparations. I guess they go back to the other roles. I don't know.
What you mean?
Do she like plan it, or do she plan? I don't know. How does that even work? But I'm
Hey,
just.
Pumpkin.
Hola.
Hola, ¿cómo estás?
Oh shoot, yeah. I was trying to get my background up. I look a mess. What y'all here talking about?
Women proposing
That
to
girl
men.
that proposed to her boyfriend.
Oh, at the restaurant?
Yes.
Oh god. You put the clip up already?
No, I just played it on my phone.
Yeah, that was disturbing.
Yeah, I
Disturbing.
was
What
gonna.
did he say?
He said, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
I didn't see the whole video. I just turned it because I was disgusted.
Yeah, I had secondhand embarrassment. It was a little embarrassing.
Oh my god. I couldn't do it. His mama said yes. His said yes.
Yeah. And his daughter said yes.
And they twirling the chair around for him to even look at her. Man, you crazy.
And he had the towel
He
and
had the covers like this in his face, like a little princess. Like, bro, that shit. I think out of every fucking thing in that video, That's the part that had got me because, sir, what the fuck are you doing?
Oh my god. No, that's
Excuse me,
hilarious.
sir.
What are you doing here? Like, I'm really trying to understand. He just is like,
So I have a like. So when women propose to the man, is it because they want to get married or they're desperate? Like I'm like I don't get it. You can't just wait.
that's what I was saying. I think that's what I asked Kim because I'm like, okay, do women propose to men because they're impatient? You know what I'm saying? Or do they feel like their man is taking too long um to start a process that they want internally? Because what if that man just don't want to get married to you? You feel what I'm saying?
Damn, I don't know. That's that was tough to watch, man. It
It
really
was
was
very
tough.
tough to watch. And I
I
watched
felt
it a couple times. I ain't gonna lie. I watched it a couple times because I really wanted to see everything. The sister was over there talking about period. Like, yes, sis, go get your man. The daughter over there on the other side, like, just whatever, you know. Then you got the one that's recording, and he like egging the shit on, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know.
I don't know. I'll give me the traditional wedding proposal, please. Alex RIP for 100.
I just feel like I told Kim, a lot of women nowadays are operating so heavy in a masculine energy to it's ridiculous. And a lot of men are out here goddamn in a feminine energy,
Mm.
acting like little badass bitches and little princesses and stuff like that. Like, I don't understand that. I'm not getting it. Like,
Well, I think because now they have that whole era. Oh, I'm independent. I don't need no man, and I'm the alpha, and you the beta, and the omega. However it is. So
that whole independent thing with women, that shit been going on a long time ago. You know what I'm saying? That shit been going on. That
I
shit been going on.
like
It was just more quiet back then because,
Yeah, like women been saying that shit long time ago. Women been doing that shit long time
and a
ago.
lot of women
I don't
had to
think
be independent on their own. Like they had to because the man either
correct.
left the home or got locked up or got on drugs or whatever the case. So he had to.
but
She
you know,
had
so
to,
they
rather.
put it like, oh, be not. There's nothing wrong with it at all. But oh, I'm a boss, and I don't need no man. I got this, and so women have a whole lot more than men. Let's be real. So they feel like I'm just speaking, just looking. So women are doing so much better than men now. The men feel like they're beneath us. Y'all don't how y'all feel about that? Like we're more. I don't want to say superior because that's not what I'm trying to say. Like
We're more
women are really
stable.
doing their ish right now. They up there. They getting the bag. They're making more money than the men. They got more businesses. Right now they're making way more, et cetera, et cetera. So I don't know if that's why the men maybe are a little bit more feminine. I don't know.
So when it's so how they are taught is they are taught to secure and provide. So when you run across a woman who is the security and the provider and she all independent, he becomes inferior. That's why some men don't like it when some women make more than them. I don't understand why, but if I think like a man, then it's because, well, if you make more than me, I'm supposed to be the provider. I'm supposed to be, the safety and security. I can't because you doing it.
Hmm.
So what am I? What am I here for? What you
True.
need me
It's
for?
definitely true.
Finances should not come up, until like later on anyway. But some men, they just where you work at? Oh, I work to wherever, and then it's oh, well, she made more than me.
So intimidation.
Yeah.
Hmm. Yep, 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 yep. That's true. So, mm,
And then it's just like on the other side, the other women, they don't have no choice but to be independent. So it's just like now a guy coming across, she looking like, bro, I get back. What you doing? What you talking about? Because now it's like, what can you tell me that I already don't know? Because I've been already doing this.
Right.
that's true. That's true. That is true. Dang. Where was her family there, or was it just the boy's family?
I don't know.
I don't know the think about that. I think it was just his people's.
Okay, that's another good thing
I
too.
bet somebody on her side would have probably hollered and said, no, don't do it.
Bro, like that shit really had me like, what the fuck is this girl doing?
Is it for? Was it for real? Is the next question.
That shit was real.
It's real. It look real.
That shit was real. The fact that because the homeboy was the one that posted the video. I'm
Mhm.
assuming that the homeboy is his homeboy, the boyfriend homeboy.
Hmm.
Because I went and looked on his page, and I really feel like they from down here too. I think they from down this way.
Oh wow.
Because when I went on the person who posted that video, it's giving like Broward. It's giving Broward. His page seemed like he's from down this way.
Hmm.
Oh. Okay. All
I
right.
ain't I ain't dig too deep into it, but the homeboy basically was like, "How is it okay for a woman to shoot her shot, but it's not okay for a woman to propose to her man?"
And I said that it's two different things. You
Yeah. No.
get shot to say like, I'm interested, but if you proposing, then it's like, hey, I want to spend the rest of my life with you. Do you like me? I like you.
I don't know. That's just. I don't know. I think we just try to change everything up, but we just need to fall back and let some things be original.
Yeah.
We don't, that's definitely not a trend that we need to start at all.
But if you think about it, these women been doing that shit for a couple years now. This shit ain't nothing new. Like
Yeah.
that shit ain't nothing new. It's been a couple of them videos we done had over the past good 5 years now, where we done seen videos go viral of women getting down on one knee and proposing to men.
And have they ever have any of those video? Well, we probably wouldn't know because we never kept up with it. Did they really get married? That's another thing too. Have they ever actually went through with the whole wedding? Because now you ask a man to marry you, and you got to plan that same wedding that you just asked someone to marry you. And
Right.
typically with the wedding, it's usually the guy is the guy side of the family that usually helps with certain things, and then the women, I don't know, it's a culture thing. I think it's usually the guy side that usually help with the wedding or pay for the wedding, something like that.
The husband typically. So I think it might be a cultural thing. I think it might be a cultural thing. But I thought usually, like, if somebody's getting married, don't the daddy be the one to pay for the wedding?
Yeah, that's something like
The,
that.
the daughter.
The mother,
The
the
daughter.
bride's father is the one that pays for the wedding.
Pay for
Yeah.
it. Okay. All right.
But
Let's.
again, I think that's like culture. I think it probably differs in different cultures. I'm
So
not
then,
sure.
if that's the case, your daddy told you, well, you went and proposed to this man. I gotta go pay for this wedding, but I don't want you to get married to this man because he was supposed to ask. Like the roles should have been reversed.
Right.
Hmm.
I wonder how that would play out.
He probably won't
Child,
do it.
don't do it.
Yeah, he
Don't
probably, I
do
don't know.
it,
I
Michelle.
really think a dad would feel some type of way.
Of
To
course.
see the daughter getting on one knee and proposing.
Yeah, I think that, a dad would feel some type of way. He might just be like, all right, man, whatever. But I think deep down he gonna feel some type of way because that's weird. That's weird. There ain't no way.
And even him being the man, he sat in the chair and not even try
It
to
was
lift her
like
up. He didn't even try to pull her up and be like, "No, no, babe, come on, man, you straight, get up." Like,
he
I
was
don't
like
know.
he was like
He didn't
matter of fact, if
Yeah,
you
do
look
it
at the
again.
video, if you look at the video good enough, he gave her his right pinky. He gave her this finger right here. If you
The
really
right pinky,
yes,
and
he
then she put it on the other hand.
and then she had to get his left hand and put it on the right hand. Yes.
Mm. Yeah, I don't know if that marriage is gonna. Yeah,
Happened.
we need to find somebody that has done that to see if they actually got married.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I was reading the comments because you know me, I be comment scrolling, and a lot of the men in the comments was like, "Yeah, this not it." A lot of men was disagreeing. A lot of them was like they would have stopped her from doing it too.
That's
Like,
what I'm saying. Like
yeah,
lift her up. Like she was getting down.
yeah. I'm talking about everything about that video for this lady was like so masculine, bro. And
Even
again,
from the
like
way she
no
was
judgment, but
talking.
Because she
yeah.
gave her
The way
speech.
she was talking, her mannerism, how she was moving, like, yeah, I went to this and yeah. I'm like, bitch, what?
Yeah, she was
Yeah, like what?
definitely wearing the pants.
Right.
Mm, oh God. That was cringy to watch.
It was a hard watch. Even though I
Uh,
watched it multiple times, it was a very hard watch.
You watched it multiple times.
I did, I ain't gonna lie.
I,
That first
I
time would have been
finished.
it for me. I don't even think I would have been able to finish it
No, that shit that's crazy.
because
Mm.
that's a little weird.
Yeah.
No, but Mia brought up a good point because she was like she was very masculine. She was like her the way she was
Hey
talking,
Nemo.
like moving and stuff. I'm like, oh, okay.
For real. Because you have to look at everything. And then I know, what I was gonna say, and then like if you heard I think it was his mom was like, and she came to his grandma. Like what? Like he got a lot of women in his life.
Um, uh,
Love you, Pooh. Like what? Like where his daddy at? Because I got questions for the daddy. Because why the fuck do you have your son out here looking like a pretty princess with his hands out, trying to put his engagement ring on his pinky finger? That's what I want to know.
I think some of
Okay,
them they just go ahead and say yeah because they don't be wanting to like
To to,
embarrass the
to
girl.
embarrass her.
Yeah,
so then now that she proposed to him, he gets an engagement ring. She gets nothing until they get married.
right.
The
That's
vice
how that
versa.
works.
Yeah, so that's
Yeah,
what I'm like.
because that's usually how it works. When the guy proposes, you get the
Correct.
engagement ring, and he don't get it. He don't get his wedding band until y'all get married.
Oh,
So
So
he
she
got
just
married.
basically gave him a band.
well, yes, a pretty princess. Okay,
Mm-mm.
a
I
pretty
mean,
princess.
unless she gonna walk around with her own engagement ring, she
Maybe
gonna
she,
put
maybe
on
she might
herself.
go and buy herself a ring. Maybe she already bought herself a ring. We don't know.
Probably got the rings already, maybe.
Yeah.
But the next question is do you walk around with the engagement ring without the band? Yes, because when you get married, that's when you get the band, the other part. But
Mm.
What?
so it's two rings. The first ring is the engagement ring.
With no diamond on it.
Yeah, you can have a diamond on it.
Have a diamond.
Okay.
However, yeah, however you do it. But when you get married, you put the band on. So
Mhm.
you're gonna take that engagement ring off,
Mhm.
put the band on, because the band is supposed to be closest to your heart, and then you're
Hmm.
gonna put the engagement ring back on. So now you went from engaged to married. Y'all gonna do y'all little ceremony,
Jump the broom.
and then yeah, you're gonna jump the broom, light candles, say a prayer, throw rice.
Said
Yeah,
this
some
man.
people throw rice. And then you're gonna ride off into the sunset, and then you're gonna take it behind to the courthouse and turn in that
You do all
paperwork.
your paperwork, right?
Yeah. So
Because
you have
if you have to turn the paperwork within a certain time, because if you don't, you're not legally married, right, Kim?
they give you a year.
Oh, it's a whole
I
year.
believe I believe it's
Damn,
a
I
year.
should have put that shit up for a whole year. I thought it was a few months.
Yeah, I believe it's a year. I gotta
I was
look
just gonna
again.
say, bitch, wasn't you married? How you don't know?
Because when you don't do it at the when you do it at the church, the pastor have to like sign it,
They gotta
and
sign it.
they send it
But
off for you. They send it off for you. Where some
yeah,
people, if they do it like in their backyard or whatever, you have to send it in.
yeah,
So that's why I didn't know because the pastor signed it, he sent it in for us.
yeah. But I don't know. I don't think. I don't now. Hold on. I gotta look because I don't think it's a date. I don't think it's a date because some people did their little ceremony right, and
Mhm.
um
Come on,
One
attorney
guy,
Kim, let us know.
the guy ended up passing away. They never turned the paperwork in, and
So they were never married.
she was out of luck. And that was 13 years they did.
Mm. So he
What?
never turned it in within that year time frame. They never turned it
She
in.
never turned it in. She never
Ooh,
Oh,
turned
she didn't
in.
get nothing.
She didn't get anything.
she was married for 13. Was supposed
She did
married.
a
Marriage,
ceremony, and people
marriage,
thought.
marriage is, you have to think about it. Marriage is like a contract. So it's not just, oh, that's my husband, that's my wife. That's a whole governmental contract that you have to sign. And is it a lot of paperwork? Because I don't want to say the wrong thing.
Like one sheet of
No,
one
it's like one
sheet.
sheet.
It's
Yeah,
one
one
sheet
sheet
of
of paper.
paper. No,
Yeah,
I'm not about to get married. We're discussing the proposal
I'm
from
finna get married.
proposed to her boyfriend on his birthday, and he was having his hand out like this, like a
I'm
Because
finna
I
get married.
remember
March.
back in the day, they used to make you do, well, when I got married, they made you do like that STD screening and everything. You had to bring that paper in with the paperwork before they would even, start the process.
I don't even think they do that now.
They don't do that no
They
more.
probably have to.
Mm.
Yeah, everybody. They got to do their own now.
Oh, God. You froze up. She probably even know she froze up.
I still
But
talk.
yeah, Kim, we definitely need to talk. We get off this line. I need you. I need your attorney help with some things.
Don't be trying to have me do some strange things for a piece of change.
I ain't gonna do that to you.
Okay.
I need you to find me an attorney. I want to sue somebody.
Ah. Ah. See, look, that name fitted good tonight.
Look at God. Won't God do it? You see what I'm saying?
Right?
Every time. Where Mia went?
I don't know. I don't think she realized that she done got
I'm gonna go to
that she
bed. I
froze
got
up.
work in the mountain.
Have to turn in the paperwork.
Oh, you have to turn in the paperwork. They say.
In a minute, let's see.
And
And
then
most
nowadays, people are spending thousands of dollars. Another thing I saw on social media and relates to that was, would if a man offered to buy you a house or throw you a big wedding, which would you take? There's like a
house,
question like that I seen.
I take the house.
I want the house.
Yeah, I take the house.
Go give me the money and let me get this house.
Right.
Yeah, I think that was
The like
that.
we can go to the courthouse. Ain't nothing but a ceremony.
And then go and rent a hall and do a little smaller reception for a little bit of money.
That's right.
Or do it in the backyard of the house we just bought.
That's right.
Oh, Jesus. Nah, the first time I agree. I think the first time you get married, you have, do your thing. But second
Hmm.
time, third
Yeah,
time,
second time. It's like,
uh,
yeah, I already know what to expect.
mm-mm. Let's
So
go
we
down
have,
real
well,
quick.
okay. So this one says in most states you have 30 to 60 days to file a
See?
certificate from the time you pick it up. Most couples will pick up the paperwork a week or two before the
Correct.
wedding,
Mm-hmm.
sign the document after the ceremony, and
Mm-hmm.
have their official mail in the following week.
Okay, see, that's the way we had it. We did it. Mm-hmm.
So then, what did I see? I seen that about a year, but it's 30 to 60 days. Yeah, so you got 2 months
Mm-hmm. And if
because,
you don't, then most people don't even realize that if you don't, you're not legally married.
right.
And they be together for like decades and thinking they're married and they're not married. So you have to turn it in.
Okay, I'm back. My bad. A
Hmm.
laptop might
Mhm.
dead.
Oh,
Um,
Kim was looking up the requirements for
yeah,
turning in the
the
work.
requirements.
So
Um,
I had somebody ask a question,
mhm.
and it says, "What are the pros and cons of getting married for a man?" And my response to him was, "I don't know. I'm not a man, so I can't answer. I
The
can't
pros
answer
and
that.
cons.
He said pros and
What
cons.
is the pros?
Married to a man
Yo,
Um,
what are the pros and cons of getting married for a man?
or
for
for
a
a
man. I
Yes,
mean, you wake up the in house.
bitch.
what? Ask him to word the question.
So he wants to know what's the pros and the cons of getting married.
So
Oh, is
okay,
that what
so
he?
Michael said, hold on, because I don't got my glasses, y'all. So he say, pro for a man would be to have someone who wholeheartedly have their back.
Oh, that's what
Okay,
he's asking.
yes. Like, what's the pros and cons for a man? Someone you can trust. Okay, come through, Michael. Because what? I'm really trying to understand. I'm not a man, so I can't really say what the pros and cons are. That's number one. But if he's trying to say, it does a man benefit from a marriage?
Probably
I
not.
feel, you don't think so?
No. Mm-mm.
Men don't benefit from marriage?
No.
Really?
Yeah. No.
Explain.
He
Because both
first
of
of
y'all
all,
said no, so I'm really trying to understand.
I don't benefit from getting married because they can always get all the same things and not even marry the woman. So that's what we
why
were.
buy the cow when you can milk this one for free?
Yeah, that's the reason why we said that. Like,
Got
no,
it. Okay. That makes sense then. So I agree then.
Yeah.
yeah, it's like,
Yeah. So he could do it without even getting married and not have to come out of pocket, basically.
Yeah.
yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Because most people, that's not a standard, or some people don't even want to get married. It's just like we straight, we good. Let's just be partners and just make it do
Yeah.
what.
And then some people they have already been married and then got drugged through the mud. So it's just like I'm not doing this again.
Mm-hmm.
You have some who don't want to be bothered. You got
Mm-hmm.
the other ones who, want the fairy tale. Um, Personally, me, I want the fairy tale, even if it's for one day.
Hmm.
Um, yeah, he
The
can go to
fairy
hell.
tale meaning the wedding?
The wedding, yeah,
Okay.
yeah. Don't have to be nothing too big, but yeah, I want to experience that. Walk me down the aisle. Now,
Yeah, I
any
think
old, I don't
if
know.
that's what you want,
So
everyone should experience that.
Yeah, and then afterwards, see the second time around, if there was a second time around,
You're not gonna have a
wouldn't even
second.
be bothered. Yeah, I'll be like, listen, we go to the courthouse, or we ain't even got to get married. We gonna be shacking.
Mm, commit straight sin.
That's right.
okay, wait. So Michael said a woman receives the benefit of stability with a man if they choose not to work, they taken care of.
Yeah,
That's not,
I mean, but you have
you
to. All your ducks got
I
to be
mean,
in a
that's
row
if the
for
man.
that.
I feel like that's if the man is a provider, because
correct.
some of these females be
Right.
getting married to men that are not providers.
Yeah,
Exactly.
they just be doing it
They
because
just be doing shit.
look, they just be doing it because they don't want her to get them.
You said a word there. You said a word. Drop
Yeah,
that mic.
it just be it just be for sure. Hold on, wait.
Brook.
Okay,
So
it
he
just be
said
for sure.
there's need their needs are met constantly, where a man has to sacrifice their needs and wants in life. I don't agree to that.
That is so not true.
I
That's
Because
don't.
not.
Now I had your back up into that part
Yeah, that's not true.
oh, if a
because
man
That's not
does
true
right
because
about a
I
woman,
think,
he naturally is gonna do right about you.
yeah,
correct.
Simple. It's
Yeah.
simple, guys. Y'all make it so complex.
I think a
Yeah.
woman gives more in a marriage anyway. I
Yes.
think she gets the end of the stick because it's, are you working full time? You Now you got the kids. Now you got to take care of them. You got to attend to them. Now you get home. This man still thinking about a meal. You tired as ever, and then he wants you to perform.
Mm-hmm. I
That's
agree.
I
tiring.
agree. That is very tiring.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, look, all of that just got me tired. Just saying all of
Just
that.
yeah, just think about that shit for real, because
Yeah.
that is real
Damn,
life.
it's funny.
Like no, for real. Because bitch, what I think is gonna cut off y'all. I'm gonna do another one. Okay.
Oh,
Okay.